There we go. I'm live. Okay, yeah, I can read Chinese pinyin. I can read Chinese. So I'm live streaming a little bit early today because I have an event to go to at 6:30 tonight. So I've probably got to leave here around 5:30 because it's raining outside in Shanghai and I've got to call a Didi. But yeah, essentially there is this Shanhui, like a chamber event tonight, which I'm going to go to. That's why I'm looking all dapper today. I'm looking all shy. So I need to leave here probably around 5:30 or so, and it's 10 to 5 right now. And yeah, it's gonna be a networking. I was trying to think the word for networking. Networking, John. That's a good word. Like a network, networking 活动. Anyway, I'm going to meet some new people today. There's going to be around 150 people at this event. So it's a chambers event. You've got the Aldalia, the Shanghai, the Australian chambers running it, but then there's all these other chambers. I think there's the Swedish Radian. You've got the Argentinian chamber. So all these different chambers come together. Shijiao, that's it. 谢谢. Thank you, Shirley. 社交, right? Networking. It's 社交 the hold on. So I'm going to that tonight at 6:30. I never drink when I go to these events. I usually have a soda shui. I usually have a soda water. But yeah, I've got my dinner, so I'm going to eat a little bit earlier and go to this event tonight. But yeah, I just want to get my face out there a bit more, meet some people, be around some new peeps, and just be social. It's so important. The three most important things I'd say is get good sleep, have lots of people in your life, network, and really decent diet, and drink water. Like those four things are probably the most important thing to sort out first. I feel like I've got most of those in order. I'm better now, guys. It's only taken me 3 days to get over this sickness. I've been sick for the last few days. So I'm a lot better now. I don't have the nose, which is good. I haven't been to the gym in 3 days, though, so I'm feeling it a little bit. I've still got a bit of muscle, though. You can see that. Boom. Still got it. I'm working on that. What's that? Oh, yeah. Interesting. You know what this is? I went to this 社交活动。我今天早上我去过社交活动。It's a networking event, and this lady very kindly gave me these little fortune cookies. Very nice, isn't it? Like a little fortune cookie, which is something that in Chinese, interesting in China, they don't really eat fortune cookies. It's not a big thing. You guys eat these fortune cookies, but you don't have like in the West, the fortune cookie with a little fortune inside. That's not really, that's a Western thing that they've made up. So yeah, I got given a little nice fortune cookie by a good friend of mine. This afternoon, I did quite a lot of work. Met, spoke to some of my clients, which was really good. And got some potential leads, clients. So it's been a good day. The weather is terrible in Shanghai. Shanghai 的天气不好. Not good. But yeah, I'm not an English teacher. I've had so many people wanting to practice their English with me recently, and I need to be clear. 我不是英语老师，我是创业，我有自己的生意，I have my own business. I don't do free English. I don't do anything free. Got people messaging me. Ooh. Interesting. Cool. So what kind of business? I mainly do social media in China. So I help international companies in China do all of their digital stuff in China. So it could be B2B, B2C, universities, schools. A lot of B2B at the moment. So I mainly help companies from US, Canada, UK, some places in Europe like Germany, Belgium, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Australia, and where else? A little bit in New Zealand. So yeah, I don't really touch any other country. If they've got a budget, brilliant. I'm always up for working with companies from other countries. I don't want to practice my English. It's because I've got 3 platforms right now. I've got Weixin Shipping, I've got TikTok, and I've got YouTube, all running at the same time. So I'll speak a little bit of Chinese, 我可以说一点点中文, but I mainly speak English. I would love to work with more Chinese clients that are going west. From my experience so far, I haven't really met many Chinese clients that are willing to pay me money to help them in the West, right? I've met loads of Western companies, but I think there's an opportunity for Chinese companies going west. But I don't work on pure commission. I never work with companies on pure commission. I only work on retainers, money up front. The vegetables are very nice. How many languages do you speak? So I speak, my English isn't great. Well, the Inu, Mama Hu. Mandarin, I am HSK 4. So I would say I'm conversational. I can speak business Chinese, but I may get lost sometimes. There's something I'm working on this year. This year, I'm actually going to do the HSK 5 exam just to brush up on my Chinese a bit. But yeah, I mean, tonight I'll go to this networking event. 我今天晚上有社交活动，我也会说中文。I know a little bit of French and Spanish because I've studied both in the past. Not enough to have a full-blown conversation, but I can understand some French and Spanish. If you love my British accent, more 点赞, more 礼物，麻烦给我多一点的点赞，多一点的礼物。If you love me so much. I think there's only my HSK 8. There's no such thing. I think it only goes to HSK 6. HSK 5, I know some Chinese people would not get 100% on. It's a bit like me doing the IELTS. The IELTS, when I look at that exam, that English exam, I just think some of the questions in there, it's like, we don't speak like that. So the IELTS is actually, I don't think that useful. Well, it's useful for you to get into university. But actually, I've looked at the exam and IELTS it's not really how we speak. We never say, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thanks, and you. We never speak like that. It's not right. What food, baby? Please be a woman. Please be a woman. Is it a woman? Whenever I get compliments, it's usually from males. It's always males. It's never women. Oh. I'll tell you what, though, my TikTok, not my Douyin, my TikTok has been growing like crazy at the moment. My TikToks are really growing. Although the quality of this phone is not the best. The quality of this phone is good. And my YouTube is pretty good. I've got my I've got an HD camera there, but what a stupid question. Neither Wenti Hun Bun. This is a silly question because the title or the 直播的话题是我不是英语老师. Already answered. Should have been here sooner. What business are you in? I've already answered that question. Go back after 我下播以后，你可以再看一遍. Interesting. What a lovely thing to say. I was discussing this with two of my friends this morning. They said, how do you deal with hate online? And I'll finish a mouthful first. Give me time to think. Oh, 感谢你的礼物。我是西来，我爱你。So how do I deal with like hate and silly comments online? So firstly, there's no content creator in the history of the world, whether it's content creation or celebrity, anyone that is in the public eye, has not gone through hate in their life. It's not possible. And also, even if you're not a content creator, you've gone through life where you've had some sort of criticism, whether it's your boss or whether it's a client or whether it's someone in your own family and friends. Like you have to deal with criticism. The first thing is you never take it personally. I've never taken any hate online personally. Actually, from my experience in China, I think the worst criticism I've had is you look like Mr. Bean, which is not too bad, right? But I find in the West, they can be quite ruthless sometimes. But think about it. If you've got hateful comments on your videos, you're doing something right. I always think you're doing something right. Like even look at Mr. Beast and the massive content creators on the planet. They get lots of hateful comments. Or Alex Hormozy, who I'm a big fan of. I like his content. He gets a lot of hate. So it's not possible to go through life without having hate. And if you're not willing to, you look nothing like Mr. Bean. I would care to disagree. But if you watch my funny British videos, some people think I'm like, I like to think I'm more like a James Bond character, but never mind. But thank you, Dallin. Dallin? I called you Dallin because I saw your name was Daniel Mallon, so I put the two together, Dallin. So you can't go through life not having criticism. Second thing is no celebrity or anyone in the public eye. I don't class myself as a celebrity, but I'm a content creator, right? No one has gone through that not having something on. Half the time it's actually quite funny. Fourthly, I think about it, intelligent people don't have time to put shitty comments on videos, right? They just don't have the time. Although I'm always surprised at like Elon Musk. Why does he spend so much time on X, putting like, why does he waste his time? Wasn't he focused on the rockets and humanity? But if I don't like something, I'm not going to comment on it, right? Like online at least. And you think about it, you guys, you're always, anyone that leaves like a bad comment on a video, you're leaving breadcrumbs. And especially if you've got all of this love, like you've got all this like lovely comments, And all of a sudden, by the way, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. I have 3 live streams running. I have one on YouTube, one on TikTok, and one on WeChat right now. So if it sounds like a random conversation, it's not. It's because it's a questions and ask. Then you can't go through life not having. Yeah. So the point I was making is like intelligent people don't put nasty negative comments on videos. They just wouldn't do that, right? They don't have the time. They're too busy. They may put something positive, but I don't really comment too much apart from on LinkedIn. That's the only time I really put comments on stuff. I would kind of support people. But yeah, I welcome the hate. My most viral videos always split the audience. They always had like some people loved it, some people hate it, and then but my viral videos in China, there's people right now, as I'm speaking, still debating in the comments. And that is what you want. You want people just conversating in the comments. So I've never taken any hate to heart. And it's actually really helped me in business because you're always going to meet clients or potential clients that can be rude or speak to you not in a nice way. And it's how you react to it. I would say don't take it personally. Don't take life personally. They could say the worst thing about your family members or anything, but just don't take things personally. This is another point I want to make, is that people that put bad comments on videos, sometimes I just think they've got like mental health issues. That they're kind of, their mind is, you don't know who you're dealing with. So I always welcome hateful comments. I don't want, of course, in life, you don't want loads of hate, but look at Taylor Swift, right? She gets so much praise and love from her fans, but she also has a lot of haters. You can't go through life. And Simon Cowell said an interesting thing. Simon Cowell, the music, what would you call it? Guru or, mogul, there you go, the music mogul, Simon Cowell. He said this interesting. He says, if you're not willing to put up with I think he said this to the One Direction guys, but when they first started, like, if you're not willing to put up with the hate and the fame and everything, this is not the right industry for you. So I have a lot of people ask me all the time, bloody hell, I've got 75 people in here. This is a lot. I have a lot of people say this all the time. You speak English here, no one understands. 没关系，我无所谓，我会说英语。I have a lot of people say to me, like, I want to do content creation. And I said, well, have you got the diligence to post something every week or a minimum every week? Can you deal with hate? And if they're like, no, I can't do that. No, well, content creation is not for you. But I think you need to get your face out there. If you're building a business, like you have to get your face. You can't really hide in the shadows anymore. You've kind of got to get your face out there. Because I meet people all the time, and I make sign clients who like, Daniel, I saw a video of yours, and so it's really like the only way to really build a business now. You've got to be the front and center, the face out there. It's and it's. I sound Aussie? No, I don't. I do not sound Aussie. This is an Aussie accent. I sound like this, which is a British accent. Whoa, 80 people here. It's pretty good. Still eat my chicken. Right. And if this doesn't make any sense to you, what I'm talking about, go back and watch the live stream after this. I always save a copy of this live stream. So go back and watch it afterwards and everything will make sense. If you just join a live stream and see someone speaking about something, hear someone speaking about something, you're not going to understand what they're saying, right? It's just like, what? Like, it's like joining a conversation halfway through. Yeah, so Daniel, actually, you might be the only one here, but TikTok, I've got 50 people. WeChat is 100 people. So, and you've got to build a channel somehow. And actually, I'm not always so worried about how many people are actually in live. A lot of people will watch this afterwards. They'll go back and it's just content. It's just algorithms pushing. 感谢你的礼物，我爱你. You are English. Indeed, I am. So I'm not too worried. I'm not speaking to one person right now. It's actually, in total, it's over 100. So WeChat is king at the moment. WeChat, then TikTok, and then YouTube. I need to build this. But good questions, guys. That's how I deal with hate. If you've got hate on your videos, I always think you're doing something right. As long as you don't have, if you had 100 comments, if 99 of those were hate, then probably you've got a problem. But you want to kind of have somewhat more positivity than. But I remember there was a video where, wasn't there Mr. Beast? He did a video where he cured, was it like 1,000 children blindness or something like that? And then he got so much hate for that. I was like, he's just cured the blindness of 1,000 children. It was some amazing video. Also, guys, if you want to call me, you can call me through WeChat, but you got to introduce yourself first. I'm not just going to accept a call. I'm not here for you to practice your English. I'm here to discuss real issues, apart from politics, business, my life in China. I'm not here to give you guys free. So I source my own products, but also I get paid by companies to go to places in China. They'll pay for like all my travel. If I need to stay in a hotel, they'll give me a day rate and I'll go to factories in China. I'll speak to the bosses. I'll deal with all the guangxi and all that nonsense. I never go drinking. I never do the baijiu and fan. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about hongbao. I don't care about that. Well, if anyone wants to go give me a hongbao, fantastic. But I just care about the deal. Let's get this product going. So for British, what a stunning day, isn't it, my wonderful friend? I should sound even more British for that one. What a stunning day, isn't it, my wonderful friend? There we go. Wow, it's quite a lot. 826 people. Insane. 831. Insane. I really should hit some pull-ups. Again, I keep getting people calling me, but I don't accept a phone call unless someone introduces themselves. People just think they can just call me and have a conversation. It's like, no. Introduce yourself first. Like, hello, my name's this. The reason why I want to call you is this. G-roll. Chicken. Well, the only way it's going to go viral is you guys need to Dianzan. I need to Nimafan Gay Hendo Li Wall. If you give me Li Wall and Dianzan, if we get this to 10,000 likes, Iwan Diangazan and Ichien Li Wall, then we're on to we've got a viral video. So yeah, again, guys, I get people trying to call me, and I'm not just going to accept a phone call. I've made it very clear. You've got to introduce yourself first. Like, introduce yourself first. I may consider. But yeah, I've got a Shejiao Huodong. I've got to prepare for that soon. 喝水啊，给我一杯忘情水。白的hand 不是 gay。Speaking of 刘德华，I mean, haters, I don't mind. I don't really care if there's haters. It really doesn't bother me. I only really concentrate on the fans because they're the ones that matter. The guys that, yeah, a lot of people love my accent, but it's like, well, give me money for it, right? Like, if everyone in this chat, everybody just give me Yi Qian Kuai. Everybody, all 945 people, if everybody just gave me E Kuai, right? If all 950 people, that's 950 renminbi. If I got paid 1,000 renminbi to do a live stream each time, it's not bad actually, right? I'd say about 100 quid, 100 pounds, just to do a live stream, speak to people for an hour. I'd love that. Maybe I should set up an OnlyFans and do that. Also, there's this thing about OnlyFans that it's only for, you know what, adult stuff. It's not. There's people selling courses and all sorts of things on there. All sorts of different stuff. Anyway, Daniel, thank you for the support. I'm going to build this YouTube. I want to get it to this. Like right now, 992 people in my WeChat, one person on YouTube. Crazy, right? It's crazy. It's about to hit 1,000. I can tell this is going to hit 1,000. Boom. 1,000 people. I don't have an income from live streaming, no. But if you want to send me a gift, I will have. And also, the thing is with income from live streaming, it's not so much getting paid. It's just getting your face out there. It's good marketing. I went to this event this morning in Shanghai, and the people there, I said to them, "Oh yeah, I live stream every day," and they're like, "No, you don't." I'm like, "Yes, I do. I got the evidence." 4,000 people in your WeChat. That's a lot. I used to have, I think I've got about 3,000, but I really need to clear some people out. This is what I don't like when I go to these events in China. Is like you have your ROMA, right? People want to scan you. I always make sure I qualify people first. I'm like, right, what do you do? Because people just like, can I add your WeChat? Yeah, well, why? Like, why do you want to add my WeChat? Right? You wouldn't just go up to someone in the street and say, can I add your WeChat? You'd get to know someone first, right? See where the touch points are, qualify each other, see if there's any value. So yeah, 4,000 seems like a lot. It's probably you could, and I always think that about people, that people don't get back to me quick enough on WeChat, probably because they've got too many contacts. So yeah, I don't want to discuss politics too much, but I've been pretty happy about the last week or so. I think it's been really good news. Good news. I think he gets mocked all the time. So yeah, good questions, guys. I like these questions. But again, I'm not an English teacher. I need to make that very clear. I did say, let's hit 10,000. Iwan Diengazan. Let's hit 10,000 on here. And I want to hit 1,000 Ichienga Li Wu. That is the Jintian de Mubia. And we have Wunyo Shaba Fenjong. We've got 18 minutes to do it. Can we do it? Can we hit 10,000 likes? I think it's possible. And can we hit 1,000? I think it's good. I've already answered that question about what business I do. You'll have to go back and watch the live stream because I mentioned it at the very start. You've always got to be here from the start if you want to get the juicy bits. Juicy. It is not nice outside. I've got to call my Didi soon. If I don't call my Didi Dacha, I gotta find out where this event is. Oh, where's this event? Yeah, because if I don't call this Didi, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to get. Where's this? Yeah, so it's a Audalia Shanghai. Oh, it's in Pudong. 我不要去，我不要去浦东。Oh, there's no Uber. I'm gonna call Didi. Didi Dacha. So I'm going to. Ooh. Shanghai 浦东新区千坦大道199弄9号。哦，不要去浦东。Anyway, oh god. See, this is the thing. My other concern is when you have these networking events, this networking event I'm going to go to, people tend to cancel. Like if it's raining this bad, I'm wondering whether I should go to this event. This is what I don't like about networking events in Shanghai is when it's raining outside, people are like, well, I'm not going to go. And it's like, oh, for God's sake. Well, that's our summer. Outside, that rain in Shanghai right now that's a British summer. Should I just go? Right. What was the address again, guys? Can anyone Right, can you guys write this? Can you guys write this? Can someone write this right now? Okay. Shanghai 市浦东新区千万大道199弄9号. Can somebody write that right now? If you could write that down below so I can just copy and paste it and put it in my Didi. It will save me so much time. Can anyone write that? What I just said? Should I say it again? 哦，非常感谢你的礼物，你太棒了。Is anyone going to write that, or am I going to have to write it myself? No, that's not it. 再说一遍. All right, let me say it again. 上海市浦东新区千万大道199弄9号. Can anybody write that? Or do I need to say it slowly? 我可以再说一遍，我慢一点。上海市浦东新处新区千万大道199弄9号。No, not Qianwan. It's not Qianwan. It's not. That's not right. It's not. It's like Qian, 之前的Qian and Tan is Qian Tan. Qian Tan. Oh, sorry, not Qian. Did I say Qian Wan? I meant to say Qian Tan. I was thinking of Y Tan. Qian Tan 大道199. I got it wrong. My Chinese. Do not speak Chinese, thanks. Yeah, so can someone write? Oh, that's hilarious. That's the one. Joanne, Feichan Ganshani. This is where I'm going. So if anyone wants to meet me, I'm going to an event here. That's the one. Yeah, I got it so wrong. So my laugh. Oh, that was right. I got to call my Didi right now. Give me 2 seconds, guys. The live stream might cut. Give me 2 seconds. I got to call my Didi. Didi 打车，滴滴打车。Gotta call my Didi 打车, call my taxi. I might be here for a long time. You know what it's like when it's raining in Shanghai. It's going to be a tough one. I might have to take a picture. Picture. Let me read that again. Qian Tan. Yeah, I said it right. I said Qian Wan. Such a rookie mistake. Sorry. I was thinking of Wai Tan because it's Wai Tan the Tan, wasn't it? I don't know why I said Y. Anyway, my Chinese is not usually that bad. It is tough sometimes to try and live stream and speak Chinese and speak English, thinking of all these things. I'm just making excuses now. Right. Pudong Xinchu. Xinchu. Qiantan. Qiantan Da Dao. Eh? That's the one. Hurrah! Oh, 7 kilometers. So far. Oh no. I don't know if I'm going to get this Didi. $89 people. Oh my god. Oh my god. 89. That's insane. I might have to take a picture. That's not good, right? Still, it's cheaper than London. Anyway, 89 people, so I might be here for some time. Oh my god! At least I'm in the queue, and I've got to be there at 6:30. People will be late. It's going to be one of those. Didi Dacha. When I say Didi, I mean Didi Dacha. Oh my god. 89 people. What am I going to do, guys? 89. Oh, 44 people. Well, that's a lot of people that just dropped out. 44 people. That should go soon, right? Okay, guys. I think I'm going to start to Xiaobo, maybe. Should I Xiaobo? Because I don't know when this is going to... 46 people. Wait. It's going to be a long time. 48. Do I know? I know. Never say, oh my God, stop. No, I'm going to say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you lovely people. I want to get this to 10,000. 我要1万点个赞。现在我有4600。Shanghai Haigang. No, I don't know that team. Should I live stream in the car? Probably not. Probably not. I did that this morning. If anybody saw my live stream this morning. Oh, 1,500 people. That's a lot of people in here. Yeah, it's going to be a long time before I get that taxi. Your Scottish accent seems very wired. Well, I'm not Scottish. Actually, I do have some Scottish blood in me. There is some Scottish blood from my grandmother. Yeah, World Cup. That's this year. Am I a famous football player? I wish. I wish I was. But no, unfortunately not. Yeah, it's going to be a long time, isn't it? 47 people. At least I'm in the queue. You always want to get in the queue. I remember years ago, I waited like 2 hours to get a taxi. That was a tough day. That was a very tough day. And it was raining. I remember it raining. It was a Friday night. And I waited 2 hours. And I had to get a taxi. Because it was a little bit, the area that I was going to. Did they have a D tier? Probably. But I'm not a big fan of riding the D tier. I like to be in the I like to ride the DD Dasher, the taxis, because I like to speak to the driver, or if it's a pincher, I like to meet new people, speak to people. So that's it. Dienzan, I love this, guys. Keep going. I want to get this to 10,000. 10,000 in the next 5 minutes. Can we do it? Because 5分钟以后我会下播. Just looking at this, that number is crazy. I just don't. When it's raining, I just don't like to take the subway, and I bear a resemblance to Ralph Fiennes. Thank you so much. Rafe Fiennes. Why did I say Ralph? It's Rafe Fiennes. I don't look like Messi. Messi's handsome. I'm not a handsome guy. That's it, guys. I want to get this to 10,000. Like, Claudia, that's the plan. That's quite funny. If you opt for the subway, you've got a whole compartment of people to talk to. Actually, if I did speak to people on the subway, people would probably... The thing is, everyone's on their phones. And yeah, I was in Australia recently, and Didi Dacia was cheaper than Uber. Didi Dacia beat Uber. 便宜. I'm an Arsenal supporter. I support Arsenal. There's so many people in this live stream. I wish there was 1,600 every time. When I live stream at 7 in the morning, I don't always get 1,600. I think the most I ever got was 1,000. Oh, 感谢你的礼物，非常感谢你。I am Chinese. 我是中国人。And I got to get ready as well. That's the other thing. Got to maybe put some Shang Shui on. Get a bit of. I do work in Shanghai. Do not speak. I can't please everyone. Some people saying do not speak Chinese. Some people say speak Chinese. Sure, Jolwyn. I never want to see you again. I get lovely comments like that. You will be seeing me again. Long time no see. I saw your live broadcast a year or two ago. Wow. At the time, you said you used to use the Body Shop. I still do. That's a good memory. I don't. The Body Shop. I have some beef with the Body Shop. So the Body Shop used to have a really good Shang Shui. They used to have this. It was called Sport, and it was about that big, good size, and it was well priced. It was like 100 RMB. And then they stopped doing it. So Yeah, a real shame. And now they do like this piddly little tiny thing, this little Body Shop shang shui that's terrible. It's like that size. So yeah. You have to go back and listen to this live stream because I've answered a lot of these questions already, guys. You have to rewatch it. Yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end it there. 现在我会下播，所以如果你们感兴趣加入我的微信群，我有自己的微信粉丝群。I've got my own WeChat fan group. If anyone would like to join, just message me. 你可以私信我。I like the Body Shop. I don't mind the Body Shop, but yeah, probably I'd say the Body Shop is the go-to because they don't test on animals. I like that. So yeah, but I appreciate all of your support, guys. 现在我会下播，非常感谢你们的支持。我现在我去活动，my 弟弟 is it? My 弟弟打车，woohoo! So yeah, guys, I appreciate all of you wonderful people. You guys have been amazing tonight. 1,700 people in this live stream, which is incredible. Incredible. And let me get rid of that. Yeah. And yeah, 你可以关注我，私信我 and yeah, you can rewatch this. 你可以再看一遍. You can watch this live stream again. So appreciate your support, guys. And yeah, just get in contact. You can always message me. So have a lovely evening and weekend. And yeah, I do use yeah, I still use shampoo from the Body Shop. All the best, guys. Have a good one. 再见. Bye-bye. And if I didn't answer your question, 你可以私信我. You can always